for my Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. I feel like you have a message, Aries. Or maybe a message could be coming in towards you at this time. We have Nightingale out first. There's something very potent about your energy right now, Aries. I don't know if it is... I don't know what it is. We're going to look into this. It's only on the split. But it's like you don't make a big scene, you don't cause a big commotion, but you're very felt or you're very heard. You have a very powerful presence about you or within you, a message to share. Your journey hasn't been easy. Maybe you were overlooked often, but you have something important to share with the world. Zebra. Wow. Yeah, no, this is all about your authenticity. It's about your truth. It's about you being yourself, the duality that exists within you, acknowledging it, existing within it, not shying away from your light or your dark, rather acknowledging them both and standing true and confidently within those energies. There's something that you're exuding right now that is, it's balanced, but it shines because not a lot of people are showing up with this type of energy. Look, in this zebra's, I guess between their eyes, their third eye, they have the same colors that the firefly is kind of exuding, right? That light, that brightness, that love or wisdom, knowledge, I don't know. The knowing. They have that between their third eye, the zebra does. You shine effortlessly, but you're starting to integrate your external way of being into, you're starting to internalize it. You're starting to understand more what it means to shine in this way. So that message that you have to deliver to the world or give to others, or that light that you have to shine that everyone's always seen, but now you're starting to see within you, there's power within it, or there's power about it. Whether you've always seen it and now you're trying to externalize it so that it can be received by others in the way it was meant to be, or whether others have seen it but you have not and now you're starting to see it within you. There's something very powerful about your energy, and that nightingale that we saw tells me you have something to do here. You have a purpose that is beyond your current situation. You're meant to expand, grow, and touch many souls with the light, the love, the knowledge, the wisdom. Let me get one more, Spirit, for Aries. Those two. We're not taking two. Yeah. Snake reverse. We also have moth reverse and tiger reverse. Aries, I think that for a long time, maybe you believed what your internal world was telling you or what your external world was telling you. Maybe you believed those things. Maybe you believed that you were this special, or maybe you just never saw the special within you, right? No matter where the coin lands. There's something about you that you overlooked or others overlooked, right? And because of that, you never fully stepped into this transformational energy of, you never really allowed yourself to shed certain skins or certain aspects of yourself or about your life. Like there's something that you held on to that maybe prevented you from actually understanding that both of these are true. This light and love has always existed within you, and it has always been seen by others. Others have always seen that light within you as well. These are both true, but something in your life has something became stagnant, and you no longer allowed yourself to believe that you were worthy of shedding that skin, or that you were capable of shedding that skin. It's a metaphor, of course. But I think it's all coming to the surface, because with moth in reverse and tiger in reverse, this is like a massive, massive spiritual time for you in your life, or a transformation, a shift for you in your life that you are downplaying. You're actually I don't think it's either you're not recognizing how major this type of shift is within self and about your just growth as in being, or you don't want to believe how major this really is. There's something about you that people are gravitating towards. People are very, very captivated, or they're just interested about your energy because there's something very inspiring about it. There's something transformative about your authenticity that shines, and it's powerful, and people feel it. Whenever they come across your presence, they feel it. You don't give yourself enough credit. That's what these cards are telling me. You know this light exists, whether it's within or whether other people see it and it's just validated. You know it exists somewhere. But you're not accepting the duality of this nature. So whether you're lacking, I don't know what you need to believe in order to see it. Okay. You will fall on one or the other end of this spectrum, right? Either you see this light within you, right? Within you, and you know your brilliance and you know that beauty, but you don't think others see it, even if you try to convince yourself you do. Or you fall on the other side of the spectrum, where you know others see it about you. You know you have that vibrant energy about you that's like undeniable, but you are struggling to see it within self because there is another layer to break through, Aries. So I'm talking to a group of Aries today that has not seen the duality of their authenticity or has not accepted it. It's okay to be just as light as dark. You have to have a balance, right, in all things in this life. You don't have to run away from one or the other. Just don't let one consume the other. And by you avoiding or not acknowledging your beauty, whether it's within or without, like outside of you, by you doing that, by you avoiding and holding on to something that's preventing you from shedding or evolving past that skin, that whatever, shedding, I don't know what it's metaphors. You are letting one side of the duality consume the other. And we don't want that, right? We need to understand that we are still God. We are still source. If we look in the mirror and we see just as much darkness as we do light. You know what I mean? Don't run away from it. Don't try to be perfect. Nobody in alignment is perfect. The people that are, oh, happy this, happy that, like love light, and that's all that is, those people, they are contributing to one side of that duality. You, Aries, are an outlier because you carry the energy within you that is able to play both sides and play it well. All you have to do is acknowledge it within you. You don't have to be perfect. You don't gotta be shitty. You can be like the perfect amount of shitty. I'm laughing, man. That's funny. That's so funny. But it's like the lack of transformation is not your fault. It's just your lack of seeing how beautifully, perfectly unperfect you are. I don't want to say the word shitty. It's okay not to be perfect, and it's, in fact, those of us that get it, we do not expect that of you at all. But we do hope that you see this within yourself because it's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable in your skin or your spiritual body, whatever, right? You have this light about you that is undeniable and within you. We all see it, Aries. It's there. And you see it too. But you're holding on to something. Maybe it's pain, maybe it's Doubt, I don't know. There's a reason for the doubt if it's just doubt. There's something you're holding on to that's preventing you from actually acknowledging that you see both. So many people want to gravitate towards your energy because you put off such a very beautiful vibrancy about you, and a spiritually, like, there's something attractive about you, maybe physically, sure, but it's really more so your passion, or the way that you inspire others, or the way that you change the room when you walk into it, right? And it's beyond just like reminding people of their own potential. It's more so this spiritual, like, when people cross your energy, they feel different when they exit it. Like, if you have a conversation in the grocery store for 2 minutes, that person is going to feel a lot different in a positive way, in a transformative way, we'll call it, right? They're going to feel a lot different after that 2 minutes versus before meeting you, because you carry this very evolutionary type of energy with you or within your being. And that's something to be like very, very proud of, but it's hard to be proud of it if you're not acknowledging it, right? 5 cards, 15, 10 minutes, 9 minutes. I don't know how long it's been. I don't know when I started this. But basically, Aries, you are the light. You are the spectacle. You are something that sticks out, stands out from the crowd, and you can't run from it because you see it. You don't want to run from it, but there's something that you're holding on to in regards to your healing, or maybe something that's happened to you, or I don't know. There's something you're holding on to that's preventing you from fully embracing and embodying that light that you see within you. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Someone might be pointing fingers at you. Be cautious, Aries. Tiger again. We saw it already. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Take a chance on yourself, Aries. You loving yourself, you betting on yourself, that's not a problem. If other people are offended by you saying, I see it. I see it all. I see it within me. I know I exude the energy outside of me. If others are bothered by that, those aren't your people, right? Let your fire burn. This says troubles and accusations. And not everyone's going to be happy to see that, because usually people love when you don't acknowledge that. When you don't acknowledge both within and without, right? Within and outside of you. Because when you are lacking in one area or the other, and you're not having that duality about you, it's easy to take advantage of those type of people. Like, they only think others see them as beautifully amazing and great, right? So it's like, oh, they don't see it within themselves, we can take advantage of that person. Or they only see it within themselves, so they don't ever give themselves enough credit or enough, they don't ever step in, stand up for themselves, right? It's like, so, oh, we can walk all over that person. So you, Aries, look at this. The next two cards that came out. Lion, which is another cat, but a very powerful cat. And then we have Diamond. Time to act with the lion, and you will be receiving a precious gift with the diamond. The diamond is Aries' birthstone as well. We also have Leo here with the lion. You will be receiving a precious gift, which is you taking action in regards to accepting yourself for who you are and loving yourself, because there's no reason not to. We all have pain, we all have trauma, and that's not saying yours is not valid, but don't let it be something that breaks you. Let it be something that makes you. Let it be something, all of your pain and the things that you've been through, let it be something that inspires you to grow, because you doing that is going to inspire others. You know what I mean? You owning that pain, owning that trauma, whatever, right? Look, last card, happiness. Flowers. You're about to be getting your flowers. We also have news on the way. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So you're going to be having a lot of movement. Sometimes it's going to be slow. Sometimes it's going to be very fast, right? But you're going to be soaring, Aries. Your energy is something that a lot of people, they want to experience. But it's so much more enjoyable to experience that type of energy. If you've seen it within others before. It's so much easier to experience that type of energy, that type of powerful energy, when they believe it, right? The person that's exuding that. Look, it's time to face the truth. Seven of Swords reversed came out first. Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands. People want to build with you. Don't create narratives in your mind as if you're not good enough, or don't create power struggles that you have control of just ignoring, right? If you have an energy like this, literally, you can live in a delusional world. You can. And I know a lot of people will take that you'll take it however you take it. But if you have this type of energy, you create your reality with your mind. Do you know what I mean, Aries? If you don't know what I mean, then maybe this reading's not for you. But you have the power to create your reality with your mind, which means the story you tell yourself is the one that is going to play out in your world. That is how powerful your energy is. You can't forget that, because it's a crucial aspect of carrying this energy with you. We all have it. Few of us really see it or acknowledge it. I call it God. I think we're all God. Not that we dominate over others. No, I think we all have that divinity within us, that source energy. We all have the capability of recognizing within us how powerful we really are. But if we don't acknowledge it, then we never are that powerful. Stay with me. But because we are always that powerful, whether we acknowledge it or not, when we are down in the dumps and we are just like we're just telling ourselves, oh, life never works out for me and this and that. It's like we put ourselves deeper into that place, that sunken place, because you are that powerful the whole time. So your mind is the creator of your reality, right? You're not actually this body. You're like somewhere behind. You're just watching it all play out. And you have a bit of control with like how you think of things. So like, I know this is very deep, but I don't know. I do readings like this sometimes. Tell yourself a good story or a better story, or believe in yourself and know that you are this badass, and it is time to take action. And it is time to take action on your happiness, right? You will be receiving a gift, and that gift is the recognition and understanding that you were not what other people said you were. You are not those belittling or self-limiting stories. You are whoever you want to be and whatever you say that you are, because that will become your reality once you see the truth about who you are and stop hiding in the shadows of your own life. What else we got? I mean, that was like way too complicated for no reason, but I don't regret a word. The Knight of Pentacles. So you were making slow progress. Hey, look, what is that? A turtle card said something. Said slowly but surely getting ahead. We have the Queen of Cups, loving self, loving others. You have a very big heart, Aries. Sometimes that big heart may get you into trouble, but you are going to start to see your hard work paying off with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's been a very long journey for you. Judgment reverse. Three cards of advice. I'm not surprised. Okay. I say all this with like love, but this was your energy is too special for me to be like extra gentle. Like you gotta own that shit, Aries. You gotta own that shit. This energy doesn't come around often because often we're conditioned to not see this within ourselves. So when we come across people that can make us feel like that or make us see that within ourselves, those people are important, Aries. So I gotta remind you how important you are, because you can do the same for others. You know what I mean? The more you step into it, the more you become it, the more you're playing your part. And nobody can tell you what your part is to play. You tell your own story, okay? Anyways. Your three cards of advice. We got the Four of Pentacles reverse. Stop holding on so tightly to things that make you feel safe. It's time to exit the comfort zone, exit the nest, get out of whatever makes you feel comfortable and secure. Let it all fall away, deconstruct that secure and safe reality, rebuild from the ashes of your destruction. Do it. Do it. It's extreme, but do it. Because with the Six of Pentacles, better is here. Someone's going to help you up from those ashes, Aries. Someone's going to reach out a hand to you and ask you if you need help. And then they're going to see the beauty within you and that you could help them, or vice versa, right? You're not going to be alone on this journey of letting go of narratives that limit you. Because this Four of Pentacles, it's so safe and it makes you feel protected and hidden from your grace, your divinity, your beauty, but it doesn't do anything for you in regards to expanding because you're stuck. Your feet are planted. In the reverse, your advice is get your feet out of that mud and trust that Spirit is going to bring people towards you and in your life that are going to love you. Same way they did when your feet were stuck in the mud. They're going to still love you. And with the Page of Swords, don't be afraid to be curious about this unknown realm and unknown world, right? Put yourself in a position to learn, to be a student, to ask questions, right? Even if you feel like you should have it all together, don't be afraid to like reach out and ask for help. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to understand. And don't be afraid to accept that you don't have it all figured out. None of us do. No matter where you see someone on this scale of life, right? None of us have it figured out. We're just trying our best. Some of us been through things maybe a little bit sooner than others, so we can offer that hand, or they can offer that hand of help, right? But none of us really have it all figured out. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to put yourself in a vulnerable position, or it's okay to need help, you know? You have the type of heart that people will want to help you. You have the type of wisdom, experience, knowledge where people will need your help. Don't be afraid to own who you are in this beautiful, nurturing, gentle, sensitive, psychic, intuitive, blessed way, all right? Face your truth, take the slow steps. As long as you take one step a day, you're gonna be Gucci. Let the past be the past with the Judgment in reverse and Seven of Pentacles, because I feel like you're trying to make something stick or stay or convince yourself of something, whereas like that chapter's already gone and closed. So it's the action that you got to take towards your happiness means you got to take a risk into the unknown and receive this gift, this diamond that Spirit wants to give you. This diamond is going to be when you look in the mirror. That's going to be the gift. When you really look in the mirror and see how you've always had it all along. You've had that light, you've had that brilliance within and outside of you. You radiate it, you embody it. You inspire many just by being yourself. You inspire hope. You make people remember their potential. Because life can get really dull and it can get really mundane from time to time. And it's easy when you're grown to like just detach from your desires and your wishes and dreams. And it's very easy to conform to, I got to do this and that so I can pay the bills. And you inspire that within others. You have a very beautiful energy about you, Aries. Don't ever forget it. I put a lot of time into this reading, a lot of heart into this reading. I don't know why, but I hope you enjoy it. If you want to follow me, compliments from an admirer. Nice. Some of you guys have new love coming in towards you. We also have March on the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be March, Aries. I said new love. A marriage will take place, either business or romantic. So you can look forward to meeting someone new. Plenty of material things as well. Last two. Someone you know, undependable, insincere. Karma, you'll reap what you have sown. What you think in here is what you're going to see out here. It's totally up to you what kind of life you want to live. Perception is everything. But that was a super like woo-woo type of reading. I liked it though. I liked it a lot. I'll see you guys soon. If you want to follow me on social media, donate to the channel, book a personal. Links will be in the description box below. My About tab. Share this with a friend. Share it all over YouTube. Yeah, recognize the light within you.